I mean, if you have the audio, we can go ahead and go, and I'll just jump in from my computer when it reloads.
All right, real quick. Just audio checks real quick. Brendan, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Check. 1, 2, 3.
CJ.
Why are we doing this while we go live? You should be doing this beforehand. Check 1, 2, 3. I'm confused. Is it coming through my iPad or through my microphone?
Go closer to the iPad.
Closer to the iPad.
Closer to the microphone.
Closer to the microphone.
iPad.
Okay. We should be fine until I get onto the Hangout here.
You have the sounds, or do I need to get those?
Once my computer restarts here, it's actually loading up right now. I'll be good.
Okay. All right, I'm going to start the pre-show recording.
All right.
And because we do ads on, because we do a one ad or two ad, no, 2 ads on this show, right?
2 ads, yeah. One between right before we start going into the news, and then one into the reviews.
Okay. Let me just build the scene real quick.
Are you actually putting us on Twitch?
Yeah.
Wow, look at you.
I was actually early, but like I started at 7:30, but it comes up to 8 so quick, doesn't it? That 30 minutes.
It really does. It really does. Like, no, I'm not petting you. You are mean and a horrible thing. Go away. No, you're mean. No, I'm not petting you.
Make sure I crop out the URL for the Hangout.
No, I'm not petting you. No, you are mean. You are a mean, mean cat. Go away. No, I don't care. No. No.
Oh no, it's
My cat ripped the crap out of my finger earlier, and now it's like rubbing on me, like, oh, you love me, you love me, you love me.
oh yeah, I need to put the Geek I.
All right, I'm gonna get off of here.
All right. Geek I alerts.
Do I look any better? Any better?
Yeah. Just your camera trying to refocus right now.
That's fantastic.
You might need to put your hand in front of it to see if it'll. Okay.
Cool. Did that work?
Yeah. Are you using the C970, the 720, or the 1080?
The
920.
The one that CJ told me to get. I don't remember which one it is. That
Does it look like this?
no.
Or is it more squared?
It's more squared.
Okay, then it's the C920. They just showed off a C922X, I think, which does the automatically take out the background by recognizing the actual person without a green screen.
I don't ever that. Does it work good? Because it never usually works good.
The demos I've been seeing of it works.
That's the C922X. That's like $100.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it on Amazon right here. That's not
it's
too
on
bad.
Amazon already.
They don't have any. It says temporarily. Okay, that one out of stock.
That one out of stock for a limited time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I think what it was, it's 720 at 60 frames, but at 1080 at 30.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Hi, friends.
Hey, CJ. Did you see the new C922?
C922.
C922X web camera.
Future.
No, I have not. Say it's the future.
It's the future.
Why is it the future?
Because it does the automatic background thing without a green screen.
Oh, dude.
It actually works from the demos I've been seeing of it.
Shut up.
And I mean, if you do it with a green screen, it's not going to matter if it's not lighted correctly, because it's recognizing shapes and movement.
That's ridiculous.
Shut up and take my money.
It's only $100.
What? Send me a geek-io.net/Amazon link with that.
Slash Amazon, right?
Yes.
And then I just searched for it, right?
Yeah, just search for it, and then it will be the URL.
It's temporarily out of stock, but
Of course it is.
I don't think it's out yet, is it?
it's out on LG's site and I think Best Buy's site. Here you go, CJ. Oh yeah, I'm not streaming to Twitch yet because I'm still. That all looks good. Okay, update.
I'm going to be joining with my streamer box here in a second, so I'll actually have a camera.
Oh,
So that's the one you'll want to have for my picture, not this one.
well, I just have all the pictures up.
Okay, well, you can not have this one as long as my audio goes through.
How do I turn that one off? Oh, hide from broadcast. Let's see. Oh, it just. Oh no!
Uh-oh. What just happened?
Yeah, that mutes my microphone.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Let's see. Pop out chat for Twitch. Can either Brendan or CJ, can you look up the YouTube chat just in case?
We have a YouTube chat.
Yeah, it's built into the.
We should have people be going to geek-io.net/live. We have a chat there.
And I'm logging into that too. This show is going to make me. This one and Manipool is going to make me get a third monitor and a brand new video card. Okay, let's see how we go on. And we're live on Twitch.
I'd offer you to expense that, but, well, yeah, that's not going to happen.
Well, I'm going to... I'll talk about it in my games that I played. I actually did 2 games for 1 hour for my review section.
Okay.
So...
Why has
And
Google
then
been doing that lately? Why is it 403ing me? There it goes. Never mind.
Okay. All right, I can close that chat. All right, I got Twitch. I've got our live chat at geek-io.net/live.
Not enough screen real estate.
I'll post a picture afterwards of how my screen looks. Okay, I've got. All right. Okay, I've got OBS running. Let me check the stream real quick.
And you're doing this all on 2 screens?
Yeah. Well, one's a 32 and one's a 22. So.
Okay, so.
There we go. Now I have a camera.
Whoa.
Now I have a camera. Oh, hold on. I got to mute my microphone on that one. 1 second. Beep. Bloop. 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 There. You should no longer be hearing yourselves.
Okay. All right.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Okay. That's good. I have my links up for my news.
All right. I'm going to close this. Let's
And
do this.
don't worry about quiet for like 5 seconds. I grabbed the silence from the ad read.
All right. So we're going to go then in 5, 4, 3.
You are listening to a podcast of the Geek IO Media Network. For
For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geekio.
This is the Gamer Geeks podcast, your one-stop shop for news and reviews for video, card, and tabletop games, with your hosts CJ, Raul, and Brendan.
Yes, indeed. Hello, friends. This is the official first episode of the Gamer Geeks podcast. Woo! Recorded the 2nd of October, 2016. I am your host, CJ, and joining me, as always, is Raul and Brendan. Hello, fellows.
What's going on?
Yeah, how's it going?
Good. It's been a while since I've seen Brendan,
Oh, when was that? Oh,
2 weeks ago?
He can't do his trope thing that he's done on our previous beta episodes.
what was
Making fun of the fact that we haven't played D&D.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was What did we play? We played twice.
Yeah, we've played twice since the last time we've seen each other on here. You've killed your character and made a new one.
A new and improved one.
Yes, significantly.
Yes. Not.
So, how's it been going, guys? You guys been doing any kind of gaming that we're not going to be talking about later, or?
Yes, Felix, one of the other characters on our mana pool, one of his friends found a guide online that lets you transplant Final Fantasy characters onto D&D.
Okay.
So it pretty much translates Final Fantasy into D&D.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. I've linked that. I linked it in the mana pool chat in Slack. At least I thought I did.
I vaguely remember it somewhere.
I asked if anybody wanted to host a one-shot for Extra Life, so I didn't have to DM that one because I wanted to play.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
We should do that.
made a new character there, and it's like I'm pretty much doing homework. And I'm looking in the book, finding what spells work, and it's just like, so this is what all the smart people did after school.
Yes, we did nothing but play, look on D&D like stuff forever. Uh-oh. Dirt.
Oh,
Wait, am I still on?
yes.
Yes.
Weird, my screen just closed.
We have your video and your audio.
Can't see you guys.
He can't see us. Hey, this refers back to my D&D character where I can now go up. Nope, we lost his audio.
I don't know how we.
Oh. Yep, dropped his audio.
Oh, his actual audio got kicked from, or just dropped the Hangout. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it. I'll edit this little section out. Which reminds me, I have to talk to Dale about the mana pool.
Weird.
All right. What was the last thing that you were saying?
I don't remember.
All right. So Final Fantasy D&D.
Yes, you should make a one shot of that and do some stuff for Extra Life coming up because hey guys, Extra Life's coming up in less than a month. You can check out some information over at geek-io.net/extra-life. It is the annual for charity 24-hour gaming marathon that we've done for the last 3-4 years. And we have more people than ever doing all 24 hours this year. So, yeah, go check that out. It's all for the kids. Everybody goes to charity. And, yeah, so check that out. And we'll do more on that as we come up closer to it. And if you don't remember that, the link will be in the show notes as well.
Yes, and it is November 5th.
Yes.
Believe right after the election, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh no.
Right after that Tuesday's election day, and then we have Extra Life.
All right. What about you, Brendan? What have you been up to?
I've just been doing my normal thing, downloading crappy games, playing them for a little bit, then putting them back.
I'm
like
sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, Brendan. That's a horrible way to play games.
He brings it on himself. He does this without being asked to.
No, it's games that I really don't want to play, but I look at them and I go, how could anybody play this? And then I play it, and I'm like, nope, not playing this no more.
Oh, Brendan.
You never
Yeah,
know.
I mean, you think, someone actually works hard on some of these games, right? But it's just them using default assets, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like some of them are like using just like the if they're good independent games, they're using like the what is that engine? Unreal Engine. But that still comes with a bunch of default assets, and then they kind of go down in quality from there, up to and including people charging $19.99 for RPG Maker games.
Oh, like I don't mind the whole okay, use default assets, okay, but use them uniquely, use them in a different way than just okay, this gun just shoots forward. Have it shoot flowers or something, or shoot, I don't know, bunny rabbits or something.
Yeah, make a game, not just slap some stuff together. But that's what I've been mostly getting, and it's fun because you'll get like a diamond every now and then, and you'll be like, how much did I pay for this? Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't, because I bought that game that was trash 3 weeks ago, and I'm still going off that same $30.
Brendan making his money stretch.
That's what you got to do.
Before we get into the news, can we just have a little conversation on digital homicide going insane, suing Steam users for bad reviews?
Oh yes, that one. Oh my God, it took me a second. I'm like, oh yeah, that's ridiculous. Like they are officially the UA Bowl of video game creators.
Yeah, it's just like, it first started with I don't think first, but like Jim Sterling and Total Biscuit, who are like at the top of the criticism, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're like, if they give you a bad review because your game is crap, they're going to tell you.
Yeah. They don't beat around the bush, especially not Total Biscuit.
And so yeah, they decided to sue Jim Sterling, and then they got a subpoena, which Steam's probably going to get it thrown out of court, for anonymous users on Steam to sue them for $7 million for saying bad things about their game.
Jesus.
And they want records, because when you sign up for Steam, you need to put in some personal information.
Yeah, personal information, yeah.
And then they want to track these people down because they said something bad. That falls under freedom of speech.
Very much so.
100%.
Slightly. I'm looking at it here, and it says Digital Homicide is looking to drop the lawsuit.
Of course they are, because they realize finally it's dumb.
And they probably can't afford it.
Yeah, right? Because each of those can enact a countersuit at that point. So yeah, they drop a subpoena on somebody, and then all of a sudden, a countersuit comes around, and the countersuit's going to hold a lot more water than their stupid little, we're going to sue you because you're saying bad things about us.
Yeah.
So we should go ahead and take a quick break from our sponsors and then get into the news. Stay tuned. And we're back. Thank you for hanging out with us. If you don't want to listen to ads, join us live at geek-io.net/live. Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Time. Now, hey guys, we have new stuff.
New stuff.
That was quiet. I'm going to play it again.
On to the news.
Forgot I had my soundboard turned down. So yes, news. So remember when we were making jokes about the Xbox Slim not like gonna be a big thing? The UK apparently has turned that slim little device into a massive draw because in the United Kingdom, sales are up over 989% week over week.
So they sold about 100 more Xboxes?
oh.
Good.
Yeah, we're supposed to be impartial.
Oh, no. I'm not saying that it's like I like Xbox. I don't like Xbox. It's just...
Xbox.
Yeah.
According to MCV, the Xbox One owned a 71% share on the console hardware market for the week ending in September 24th, which represents a 76% increase compared to what they had last year. So they had, less than 1% last year.
Were all the PS4 sold out?
Well, PS4 sales jumped 22% week on week following the release of the PS4 Slim over there as well. They're more so a PC and Nintendo surprisingly related market over there. PS4 only had a 19% market share for the week over week this time last year, and unit sales declined 66% compared to last year. Microsoft launched a FIFA 17 bundle with their Xbox Slim, which imagine a soccer game in the United Kingdom making a console sell. Funny how that works.
I wonder.
So yeah, it's good on you, Xbox, for pandering to the people that you're trying to get to buy your thing, which it worked. So I can't really fault them too much.
So the people who bought this are just probably going to buy Scorpio when it comes out, right?
Possibly. It depends on if they drop another FIFA game right with it. I mean, I'm imagining FIFA was a massive console mover.
So is the way that they're touting Scorpio, it's like, is it going to be Xbox 0.5 for this generation, or is it the next gen?
And until they release something, we can only guess because I mean, at this point, I mean, there's a bunch of rumors going around for the NX. We can only do what we have. We can only give what we have, which is admittedly not a whole lot. So,
And developers are saying that like they love the NX.
Well, everybody thinks they're going to love the NX until Nintendo disappoints us all again. That being said, I love my Wii U, and I'm probably going to pick up a second one, but it's like they've had plenty of opportunity to give a bunch of information about this NX to kind of wet people's whistles, and they really haven't done anything with that yet.
Whistle wetting.
Yes, neglecting the whistle wetting. So, and we're going to move on into other rumors. Speaking of stuff we can only report so much on, Destiny 2 has been announced. NeoGAF, so take it with a grain of salt, reported that Destiny 2, or whatever it ends up being called, will be released for the PC, where the first game was not. Additionally, Vicarious Visions and High Moon Studios, who make the game, will reportedly continue to assist in its development. Kotaku also corroborated on that, stating that they, from sources within the company or close to the matter, that the PC version is involved with Vicarious and High Noon, it's High Noon somewhere, and other studios. But the bad news is, folks, don't get too attached to your Titans, because the rumor states that your characters will not carry over to Destiny 2.
Wait, to the PC version or to any version?
To any of them.
Oh, I thought they said that they were going to carry over.
That, again, strictly rumors at this point.
Okay. All right, because I remember people are putting like hundreds, almost thousands of hours into these characters.
Yeah, it's a little... Oh, sorry, Brian.
No, I go.
It's a little... It's shoddy at best right now. I mean, Bungie's not been well known for carrying over stuff from game to game, so... Yeah, I mean, God knows I would be playing Destiny a lot more if it was on PC.
CJ, is your cat like bouncing on your camera?
Oh, no. I keep hitting my desk. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, you think if, well, I guess it's not a separate game, but Grand Theft Auto Online, when it went from, like, Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 to the PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, you could transfer your online character over. On that, I actually went from Xbox 360 over to PlayStation 4, and then I moved it from PlayStation 4 over to my PC when I just bought it. Like, why can't they figure that out? Like,
Well, it's the same reason why they don't have any kind of cross-platform capabilities, or it hasn't been released on the PC to begin with.
well,
Yeah, I mean, I think Destiny would have like just taken off on the PC.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, it's a great fit for the PC. Like a RPG that is also a shooter. Yeah, that would be fantastic on the PC. I mean, I like it on my PS4, but like it's not like I just only imagine like I would just rather be playing this on PC.
Yeah, because when you're on PS4, you're limited to the locked system of, oh, you have to use that team chat. You got to use that. On
Yep.
PC, you have Ventrilo, Mumble, Discord, Skype,
Exactly.
Hangouts. You can choose whichever one you want, and you can communicate with, I mean, yeah, you can communicate with your squad a lot better on PC.
Exactly. But I mean, it hasn't. Oh, I sorry. Editor note: the game has not been officially announced by Bungie yet, but they've started already taking out copyrights and things like that on it.
Mm.
So, grain of salt until we hear something official. Which at this point in time, they'll probably end up holding until even as far as E3.
definitely.
Yeah. Well, we're about to get into, well, no, a bunch of high-profile games could be released in the next couple of months, about 2 months, and then it's going to hit that post-Christmas dry spell.
Yep. All right. So what else do we have in the news?
So No Man's Sky, that game. No Man,
Sorry.
No
We
Man.
both did the exact same thing, CJ.
Yeah, but the difference is I've played it.
Ugh. I played it. I played it. I haven't played it in a while.
Yeah, me either.
Well, they're under investigation by UK's Advertising Standards Authority because people feel as if they might have been cheated out of stuff with like the Steam page and
Yeah, the Steam page still showing advertisements and things for games that are not in the in the game.
like nice variety of planets. I finally come to terms, CJ. All the planets are the same.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like you might get one every once in a while that you're like, oh, this is a little bit different. There is water here.
Yeah.
Instead of toxic acid, but like they say like the animal behavior in like the videos was totally different. The ship flying behavior, water flow physics, which I don't believe exists in the game.
They
Large
don't.
scale
They don't.
space combat, like all
Which
like this.
doesn't.
This is a bigger deal than the whole what was it called? It was in Counter-Strike. It was that other Resistance Fallen Man. What the hell is the name of that game?
That's a game. I mean, that's
Yeah. But what was it called? Oh, Killzone.
Oh, yeah.
Where they were just showing off like, oh yeah, this is actual graphics, and then it came out like that's no way in-game graphics.
Yeah.
That's all CGI trailers. But this is just like completely blown out of the water. I mean, not blown out of the water. This is like they flat out like, oh yeah, you're gonna be able to fight ships and all that in big old space battles, and it's really you're just in your tub fighting with rubber duckies.
Basically, except for the rubber duckies can kill you because they have far superior gun power than you have.
Like we should have expected this from the beginning, considering the only other games Hello Games has ever put out were mobile games called Rick Danger or Danger Rick or some Joe Danger or something. So this was pretty like a big step for them, and I think it's a learning lesson, and we'll see how this turns out.
So it was still considered a indie game because it was a small company.
Yeah,
but they were giving
they had a really good E3 performance.
Yeah, but they were giving PlayStation money, right?
Yes. Sony backed this heavily.
I don't think you can be considered indie at that point. It could be that it's just like, okay, we'll invest in this money and we don't have to take any of the real liabilities that if we put out a shitty game on our own.
Basically. It just, but I mean, even nevertheless, I mean, it's still, it's blatant false advertisement.
Yeah, it's not good. Like, I don't know how many people actually work at Hello Games.
It was 5 when they launched the game.
Okay, so 5 when they launched the game, and we were expecting something ridiculous. We gotta admit it was impossible for them to actually release this game.
Then they shouldn't have promised it.
Yeah, that's true.
I would have been okay with them like, okay, we're working on this game and then disappeared for 10 years.
Yep. Yeah, I would rather have had just continual like development hell or like rumors just keep popping out and like dude from Hello Game just popping into into E3 and be like, hey guys, we're still working on No Man's Sky. We're gonna make it the best game we possibly can. Yeah, awesome. We're gonna be great. And then just
3 years that they were at E3.
Yep.
Showing off like that was like a major point of the E3 conference.
Yeah. There for a while, people were just going to E3 because they wanted to see more stuff on No Man's Sky. But they should have taken into consideration that so many people were actually looking at this. And even though no, they're not a AAA company, maybe pull it back. Not go on very popular YouTube channels the week before the game launches, still promising the same crap that you've been promising us. And not delivering any of it. The week before the game launched, he was on a few YouTube channels, a couple Twitch streams, he did his own stream, like, ugh.
Like, I don't get it. Like, the only game they ever put out was called Joe Danger, and it was a side-scrolling motorcycle game like Trials. It was a Trials ripoff.
That was Hello Games?
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I remember that game.
And that's it. That's all they've... Joe Danger and Joe Danger 2 were about it. And then they go, No Man's Sky.
Good enough for a sequel.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but...
All right, what else we got here?
We got... Well... I just got GTA 5 on my PC.
Mhm.
So this is a big deal for me. I don't think it's a real big deal for anybody else. But biker gangs are coming to GTA Online.
Dun dun dun.
Like, you can get with your friends, start up a motorcycle club, and just be a biker gang. Like, that's every kid's dream.
Yeah, definitely. Hold on, I'm not at all doing something here.
So
Like-
how many crews are going to call themselves Sons of Anarchy?
Well, that's probably a good question. I would like to come up with something a little bit more original, like take like an existing biker game and like tweak the memory of it.
Bikie gang, living in the crack den, making crack. I love killing, thieving.
CJ, we need to bring it down.
I
But
turned it off.
with this new biker update, it's going to introduce a bunch of new motorcycles, melee
Guys.
weapons.
Hey Raul, we're
Yeah.
doing this. We're naming our gang on Auntie Donna. We're doing this. We're totally freaking doing this.
Do you have Grand Theft Auto for the PS4?
Can you play PS4 and PC on the same?
Nope.
Yeah, F.
You cannot
Get on PC.
get it on
Yeah,
PC.
when it goes on sale under $60.
It was just on sale and for under $60.
Oh,
That's why I bought it. Rockstar had like a big sales event on Steam. I bought that and Bully, and I've been playing a lot of it. But this comes out October 4th, which is 2 more days.
2 more days.
So there's that,
All right.
and I wrote down the wrong date in the show notes.
that's not even a number.
Coming out $sign.
October $signs.
Well, that's what I'm going to be doing when I create my biker game, making money. So see you punks later.
A bikie man from a bikie gang.
So another open world Grand Theft Auto like game, Mafia 3. So that's coming out also this month on the 7th, which is like a week, 5 days from now.
Yeah.
I think it is Friday, yes.
And like lots of like these places that are supposed to they usually get like press release of these games. Mafia 3 and 2K Games is not doing any like press prior to the release.
Yeah.
Like they're not.
Unfortunately, it seems to be like a trend nowadays.
It is because they don't like. All right, a bad press review can really ruin your game, and I've actually reached out to 2K about this, and I got a generic blanket statement stating that pretty much the same thing that Polygon is announcing, that we're not doing any press releases at this time. We are not doing any kind of press review of the game, no preview Twitch streams, anything like that that is not controlled directly from 2K Games.
I guess that makes sense, but I'm super hyped for this game. I loved Mafia 2. I have the pre-order set on Steam for Mafia 3, and I'm really getting pumped for it. Excited.
Yeah.
October 7th.
All right. I'm currently doing what Raul's next thing is right now, right? Like as we.
Okay, so if you live under a rock or like never go on Twitter, TwitchCon was this weekend, which had me bummed because I couldn't go out to meet my friends out there. But they announced, because they were bought by Amazon for, I believe it was close to $1 billion.
I think it was $1 billion.
$1 million. Oh.
And they've announced Twitch Prime.
Dun dun dun.
So pretty much they just enrolled.
Roll out.
If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime now, which is ad-free streams, which is great. You also get in-game loot every month. This month, they're mainly skins and skins, vehicles, characters, boosters, and for Hearthstone, Smite. This month, you actually got Tyrande as an actual hero.
We apparently have no audio on Twitch.
None?
No, we have audio on Twitch.
Okay, then my report, the field reporter is doing things wrong apparently.
So yeah, at Free Viewing Plus, you can do a free channel subscription every 30 days.
Yes, indeed. So there's a great channel that you guys should use your first free subscription to. What's that channel there, Raul?
We're not partnered, CJ.
Oh, we could still do subscriptions. Then do Willie Dills at Willie Dills SF because he's great.
All right. Speaking of Hearthstone, oh wait, no, that's in the Blizzard talk. So yeah, I mean that's everything. The link will be in the show notes about. There's a person that voices it that I believe you and me and CJ would probably recognize.
Oh.
If you go to that link and you listen to the video.
I haven't actually listened to the video. I just.
The one that did it is April Ness.
Oh, nice!
Yes.
That's a big freaking deal. Good for her. Seriously, that's awesome.
Yeah, and she started posting on Twitter, and I'm like, I'm glued to my Twitter feed because I'm just waiting for announcements from TwitchCon.
That is really freaking cool.
Yeah. Going from that, we were talking about PlayStation earlier. PlayStation Plus free games for October.
Yeah, what we got?
Okay, we got Resident Evil for the PS4, Transformers Devastation also for the PS4.
That's a great game, by the way. That's a really good game.
PS3 owners get Mad Riders and From Dust, and PS Vita owners get Code Realized Guardians Rebirth and Actual Sunlight.
Wait, they actually get Sunlight?
Hey, I own the Vita and I play mine regularly, you jackwagon.
And here's a bit of news for the weeaboos, I guess, that'll get this game.
Yeah, weeaboos.
Galgun is now on Steam.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
You shoot your love hearts at schoolgirls.
Sold.
I love hearts.
It's just me talking about it on this show. No, you watch video of it on YouTube and you're like, I'm waiting for the SWAT team to come break my door down. I should not be seeing this.
We'll save this for Gamer Geeks After Dark. Pew, pew, pew. I figured that was a...
So we now have a Twitch Prime badge. We have a badge of loyalty. And,
yes.
Yeah, we're doing that right now.
I am Twitch Prime.
Roll out.
All right, so we move on to... Do we have a bumper for this next one?
Mm-mm.
Blizzard, no.
All right, up to the Blizzard corner.
Diablo 3. Hey guys, it's still going on. It's still a thing. Hopefully news at BlizzCon about maybe an extra expansion pack because that game needs some love because it's really good now. Season 7 is ending October 14th and Season 8 is starting October 21st. Basically, for those who don't play this or haven't played it in a while, they do seasons now, journeys that are set that you start brand new characters with nothing from your major account, and you go through the game, and you can collect different loot that goes to your main characters. Your character converts into it, but basically is a chance to start fresh and start something different every single season. It's been going now for I believe almost 2 years now.
I believe it's every 3 months.
Yeah, ish.
Yeah.
Because I know like season 4 lasted like almost 6 months because they were having issues with getting the stuff pushed out. But that also means that they're coming out with some. That's a big patch note time. We have not gotten. Don't let me lie to you. We might have patch notes. Probably meaning that the Witch Doctor will be nerfed and the Crusader will be buffed because that's pretty much all that happens. Yeah, no notes other than just stating that it's going to end and season 8 is going to start. So, boo, Blizzard, give more Diablo love. Have stuff at BlizzCon. We need.
Well, I mean, they gave a lot of love to Diablo at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, but at this point, if they want it to continue breathing in its current, they're not going to get another game like Diablo 2 where people are still playing it 20 years later. That's not going to happen. That's not how gamers operate now. So we need to have a new X-Pack at least announced.
Yeah,
I'm noticing less and less people every time I log into D3.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep, that's all I got.
Now, I feel like I might have mentioned this somewhere.
When you were talking to me.
Was that what it was?
Yes.
Because I remember talking about it.
Yeah, we talked about it off air.
Okay, I couldn't remember if I talked about it on or off. So Blizzard is dropping the BattleNet name.
Oh, end of an era, folks.
That's all the way from 96?
Warcraft 3 originally started BattleNet.
Back in the GameSpy days.
Yes. So everything out for BattleNet, guys. This is more sad than Harambe.
I'm going to pour some out for BattleNet.
Yep. Pour a fourth out for your homie BattleNet. There we go.
Right into my mouth.
Oh, glug, 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 glug.
I poured it into a cup. So I could...
Yeah, GameSpy. Remember GameSpy, guys?
Yes.
I don't think I should, but yeah.
No, you shouldn't. But Raul and I should. Raul and I do.
It was always on my EB Games discs. It would say play on GameSpy. So I don't know what it is really. It's kind of like hieroglyphs written on like a like a tomb or something.
Yeah, GameSpy has been dark since 2014.
Oh man, I remember actually having to buy disc for games for PC. And now, okay, so for
now I
PC
get grumpy when I have to buy physical games.
Well, okay, on the PC, I'm okay buying digital because that's the only way I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
On the console, I'm still like, should I buy it digital? Should I buy it physical? Because
that's I think that was the death knell of I Am Setsuna, by the way, the fact that they did not release a physical copy. There was just digital.
Well, I mean, because on the console versions, because every 5 to 6 years you have to get a new console. On the other hand, on the PC, you will keep your library.
Yeah, speaking of console game or speaking of physical games for your PC, like The Witcher 3 had Game of the Year edition on Amazon Prime deal, like super good deals, like $30 or something like that for the entire Game of the Year, the full, like the Ultimate edition that they released. Yeah. I still haven't installed it because it is 5 DVDs to install it.
What?
5 DVDs to install them. I have not had the patience to go through and install that yet.
Why didn't they just have one disc and you just download the rest of it?
I don't know.
Because people love that physical feeling of a DVD as you put it into the disc player.
Wait.
5 times.
Sorry. Witcher 3 is on DVD and not on Blu-ray disc?
You guys talk about this. I'll go get my copy.
Is it Blu-ray? It probably is Blu-ray.
That's a lot of data.
Oh, if it's on Blu-ray, that's a lot of data. Like, what does a Blu-ray disc take?
14 gigs, I think.
And DVD?
4.
Oh yeah, if that's
8
Blu-ray.
if it's dual layer.
Oh no.
Well, I don't know. I haven't really had to look at
That's true.
Blu-ray sizes and DVD sizes in a while. Because I just put everything on a flash drive.
Yeah, I just bought like a 128 gig flash drive.
Nope. DVD, PC, DVD, ROM.
Oh. Well, I'm pretty sure you can just put the key in there and just download it from Steam, right?
Don't know. I think I could put it on GOG, which is, God, even worse. But yeah, so yeah, all of the discs. Oh, I'm sorry, 6. I misunderstood. I miscounted.
Oh,
Don't
so
drop any of those so that you might drop the data off of them. I have no idea how many people that works on.
No. I know better. Yeah, I'm not going to show. I got a Gwent card. I got a Gwent invite from it, though, by buying it, which was cool. I have it, like I said, I have a GOG game code. I have not put that in yet. Like, I've been so busy. But, yeah, it is the complete edition, including Hearts of Stone, Blood and Wine, 16 DLCs. It was on really good sale, and I can see why, because it's a freaking DVD.
that reminds me of when I bought LA Noire, and like that thing was on like.
Wait, what was that game called?
I don't know how.
Noir?
That one.
Noyor? I like Noyor.
No, you're wrong.
I got something I could pour out for BattleNet. One second, I got one.
Is that orange soda?
It is.
Fantastic.
Talking about things being retired, probably the biggest news, which it happened 2 weeks ago, but we didn't have a show last week. Vice President of Blizzard, Chris Messon, is retiring from video games.
But who will voice Thrall now?
I'm pretty sure they still have him. Well, yeah, if he's going to retire.
"Quote unquote" retire. Basically, he's just gonna work from home and keep raking in paychecks whenever like they want Thrall to say something new. Like he'll just grab his Heil microphone and just be like, "For the Lord," and then like get another truckload of money.
Yeah, but he made a point to say that he's not leaving Blizzard to go make another game company. He's finally just retiring.
Looking at you, Ghost Crawler.
He went over to Riot, correct?
Riot, yeah.
And yeah, I mean, he was there at the very beginning. I mean, it's insane that he's not going to be the master of ceremony for.
Oh, I still think. I mean, he has such an epic thing about coming out and just having that like that booming voice. It would not surprise me that they continue to cart him on stage until he's as old as Stan Lee.
Well, I mean, okay, Michael Morhaime seems. Well, Michael Morhaime's the president, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
but Morhaime doesn't have that voice. Like,
yeah, no. He's like he's the one you want to put in front of the board members.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you want Metzen in front of those fans, just like raising, like, oh my God! Like, if you've never listened to okay, for those who have been living under a rock and have never even played World of Warcraft, he's the voice of like most every orc. And also like every BlizzCon, he gets up there and just raises the freaking roof. It's fantastic.
Also in Blizzard news, yeah, I mean it's incredible. Kind of wish I would be able to go to a BlizzCon before he retired, but
yeah.
Also, finally in Blizzard news, we have Hearthstone. Some Hearthstone
Yay!
news.
Hearthstone.
Okay. This was they released a welcome bundle.
3 years too late.
What's that?
3 years too late.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we have Recruit a Friend. Yay!
So $4.99 gets you 10 classic packs and 1 random class legendary.
Such a good price, though. That is a
So $10 will get you the legendary of your choice.
No, $5 will get it. No. You don't get to pick it. It just, hey, you get
No. I'm saying you spend $10, you get 2 legendaries. If you don't want either of them.
Oh, you can't play. You can't buy it more than once. It's only once.
Oh, only once.
Only once. You are
You're
locked out.
welcome.
All right. Well, I misread that. I wish, because I'd be buying $5 every other week.
Right? I mean, certainly that's. I mean, but congratulations, Blizzard just put a price on Dust.
Yeah.
And it's about $5, guys.
But with
Now, keep in mind, this is only the base game pack. Classic pack.
Yes.
You said that. Yeah.
classic. But with that coming, there is also a new balance patch coming out.
Yeah.
So, if you created any of these, you're gonna get full dust amount when the patch hits, and if it's a card that was changed, you get full dust instead of half.
Yep. Here's your chance to rent Yogg-Saron if you wanna wanna play.
Okay. Do you want me to go through them real quick?
Yeah, we can both go through them.
Okay. Rockbiter weapon. Give a friendly character +3 has been nerfed from 1 mana to 2 mana.
Not a death knell.
Tuskar
Totemic.
Instead of summoning any random totem, any basic totem.
So nothing changes with my Tuskar Totemics, but your Tuskar Totemic got a nerf.
Yeah, that's...
How true is that? That was the sigh of "this is far too real for my liking," by the way, from Raul.
No, because he could pull out the Totem Warrior.
Yeah, but you only ever get that stupid freaking totem that gives you spell power +1, and you don't ever have any spell power cards in your hand.
Oh, well, the thing is that when I run Shaman, I run them in an Evolve deck. Yeah, so as long as I have... I just get creatures out there as many as I can, and then I evolve them like twice.
Yeah, I suppose.
Call the While. Gain an extreme nerf by increasing mana from 8 to 9.
Yeah, it's not extra. I mean, still you're getting a lot of value for that card.
Yeah.
You're still getting 13 value worth of that card for 9 mana. I personally would have put that at 10. That's a 10 value card for me. It's still, I mean, you are still getting a crap ton of, if you are on a clean board, you are still getting 4 incredibly strong minions, including 5 straight to the face from getting your buffed up Biggie.
Well, Warriors are getting 2 cards nerfed.
Good.
Execute going from 1 mana to 2 mana.
God.
And Charge going down to 1 mana from 3, but it can't attack heroes this turn.
Yeah, that pretty much kills Charge for the most part. There are some decks that just play board wipes and then kind of just do face with Warrior, but for the most part, Charge is dead. And Execute will still be there. It does take up a very crowded 2 mana slot already, but it'll still be played. Maybe not in every single deck now, but definitely it'll still see control Warriors.
Okay, Abusive Sergeant just got its attack down from 2 to 1.
Fair.
And Yogg-Saron, if any of his spells silence him, kill him, remove him from game, or bounce him back to your hand, everything stops.
Yep. Bye-bye, Yogg-Saron. You had a good run.
Oh, yeah. Because reading the reason why was because he was being played at high levels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like you see him at World Champion. I can guarantee if this wouldn't have happened, you would have seen him at World Championships.
Yeah, because more often than not, he's going to win the game for you or put you in a very good spot.
Exactly. Either clean the board or something along those lines. But yeah, like my jokey, snarky self said earlier. So basically, I get 10 mana for one spell because he's instantly going to cast Execute on himself. Like, or no, not that hunter one that kills an enemy minion.
Yeah.
So I get one spell. However, my opponent will still get his entire Yaxaron run.
So yeah, I mean it's a big change for them to put right before a huge tournament. Was the last call tournament.
Yeah, but they kind of had to deal with it before, like I said, before the World Championships at BlizzCon. They had to. There's no way they couldn't.
Yeah, because matches would have been won on pure luck.
Yep.
With the Yaxaron.
Which is not good for that high level of a game.
Yeah.
When it's literally the World Championship, it's a bad thing to have your game won on luck. So, I'm going to go ahead and move on into... we don't have any board or card news today because I couldn't find any good ones.
Sure.
The pre-release for Magic the Gathering last week.
Yeah, I went. I thought I was going to get video and stuff of it, but it was midnight and I was incredibly tired and I forgot my camera here. So it's a good set, but I don't really have anything for news.
Oh, okay.
We have a bumper though.
We do have a bumper, and I can see Brendan actually making this bumper.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brendan.
That took a lot of work.
All right, so we're going to take a quick word from our sponsors, and we'll get into reviews. And we're back. Thanks for hanging on there. So, we have some new things here.
It's time for reviews.
Yep.
That's a thing.
That's a thing. It's good. I like it. So, reviews. I'll start off as I've been doing. My first game I'm going to talk about is a mobile RPG from Kemco. Basically, Kemco is a group that brings over every single JRPG that they possibly can to America. Some of them are good, some of them, yeah. But if you look in like the Japanese game store or app store and Google Play, like you get a lot more RPGs than exist in America. Kemco basically just tries to grab as many as they possibly can, translate them, and localize them. Which, they're doing the Lord's work for that, but sometimes they kind of drop really bad ones. I'm going to review As Divine Chronicles for the iOS. It's not really a stinker. It is definitely, though, it is your super generic 16-bit JRPG. Like, you have a hero, but the hero talks, so that's a little weird because I was expecting silent protagonist. Because I'm literally going through the old RPG tropes thing. Like, okay, this is there, that's there, that's there, that's there, that's there. Oh, hey, there's a girl that turns into a cat that's into BDSM. That's a little weird, but okay. But yeah, it's fun. It's not great. It's fun. But the same thing that Kemco does with all of their stuff, they have this really weird, like, in-game store. Like, the games are still pay, but you can basically buy to make the games. You can basically buy a Game Shark code, for lack of a better term. Which is a little weird because they
pay to enjoy.
No, like I don't spend any money on these games, please.
You'd be saddened with the money I spend on stupid games.
Like I said, it's not a bad game, and Kemco has a lot of really good ones, but they take a part out of the game, and they literally have the character start talking to you about how you can leave a review, and you should buy things from the in-game store.
Oh,
yeah.
That's something different.
It's a little off-putting, and but I'm going to give As Divine Chronicles a 3 out of 5. It's a lot of fun. It needs some work, and also the soundtrack is literally the same song over and over and over again, just in different pitches, and it's quite annoying. It's like, yeah, I have to keep my phone down because it's just that same song, just. either up tempo or down tempo, or like really sped up, or like really slow down. or like really slowed down for boss fights. I'm just like, all right, now I'm so done with this. Second game I'm going to talk about is Omega Quintet for the PS4. So have you ever played your JRPGs, Raul, and thought, man, this would be really great if they were all idols?
Wasn't that Final Fantasy X2?
No, I mean like legitimate, like high school idols.
Okay.
That's basically what you get with this game, and it's it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. All right, so this comes out from Idea Factory, which is a really great designer of Japanese RPGs. Like, I love Idea Factory. That's the reason why I bought it without really hearing anything about it. I just bought it from GameStop because it was on sale, and I had some store credits. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna buy this.
That should have been your first. What was it? A new game on sale?
Yeah, but it was down from like it was still well, they were doing their sale. They were doing their buy two get one something or other something.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, I have some extra store credit. Cool. I'm gonna pick this up because I like Idea Factory and I need more RPGs on my PS4. And guess what game I just returned, guys? The only reason why I'm not giving this a 1 out of 5 is because I did get a little bit of enjoyment out of it. But man, when I of all people have to turn off the voice actors when they're so annoying, basically means I'm not playing this game through. Because the dubbed voice actors they have are all like every single one of them feel like they're Misty from the first season of Pokemon, like high-pitched, squealing, whining, just oh. The gameplay itself is pretty solid, though. The gameplay itself reminds me a lot of a cross between the Atelier games that I talked about on our first episode and like Art and Ellico or the Tales games. The gameplay is actually pretty solid. It's just everything else that fell through so badly that's
so you're getting more store credit, right?
Yeah, I actually got about as much store credit for it as I paid for it. So because it's still a pretty new game and apparently it still sells pretty well. But yeah, I just tossed it and got store credit for it. So Raul, do you want to do a quick throwdown for our dueling review here, I guess? Throw down the quest for cards.
Oh my god. Okay. It's a basic rip on every single TCG online game. With Seth MacFarlane's all of his cartoons.
Yeah, his universe and Futurama for some weird reason.
Yeah, Futurama. Well, no, McFarlane didn't make Bob's Burgers, did he?
I've never watched an episode of Bob's Burgers, so I have no idea.
Oh, it's so good.
I've been told that, but yeah. So it's Futurama, Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, American Dad, and King of the Hill too, randomly. Like
pretty much all of Fox Sunday night lineup back in the day.
Except for The Simpsons, yes.
Oh yeah, that's right, because Simpsons aren't tapped out.
Yeah, I'm guessing they just could not get the rights for Simpsons. So Family Guy, that hasn't been relevant in a few years.
So with this game, I picked Bob from Bob's Burgers.
I picked Leela from Futurama.
Who?
Leela.
Oh, okay. And I just went through the game as far as I could without having to change my deck up or anything like that.
Yep, me too.
And I think I made it to like third or the fourth stage. And the thing I find out, if you can get a person out or thing out with a high enough defense, or if you can keep knocking off their first one every turn, you've got the game.
Yep. Basically.
But then towards the later levels, they will automatically drop down a 2/9.
Yeah.
Which is almost impossible to get rid of with the base cards. You gotta do all this research, takes time, or put money into it. And no,
So
I see the appeal they're going for, like, oh, look at all these cartoons. You can spend money. You can fight each other with them and all that.
So the best way that I would be able to describe this is take all of the worst parts of Hearthstone and combine it with every single part of Farmville. And then you have Throwdown, the quest for cards.
The quest for more money.
Yeah, basically, because it's like, hey, yeah, if you want to be able to beat this level, go into the research station. You can create better cards. Cool. If you don't want to wait 3 days to get this research back, you can spend $5 and make it happen instantly. Guys, it's such a great deal.
And people are doing it?
So much. There's so many people are doing it.
I hate it because this sets up... Oh, no, it doesn't set a precedent. It's been set that, like, okay, mobile games with microtransactions make money.
It's the worst possible freemium that you can possibly get. It's so bad.
But, like, you're spending money so you can spend less time.
Yeah. A lot of money. Like, it's not cheap. Like, these are not cheap. Like, quick little, okay, I could spend 99 cents to get a gem, which will speed this up and finish it. No, $5. $5. That's a cup of coffee.
For you, maybe.
Yeah. 2 for you plebeians who don't drink Starbucks.
The closest Starbucks is like 100 miles away. I'm not driving 100 miles for a
I'm going to be in
Starbucks.
Dallas the weekend after Extra Life, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
That's a 6-hour drive for me.
and I came a 6-hour drive to hang out with you with Dragon Con.
I had to fly to Dragon Con.
And I'm flying to Dallas. So yeah, I'm personally giving Throwdown the quest for cards a 1 out of 5, and only by my own rules I cannot give it a 0. I played this for exactly 60 minutes. Like, after a while I started timing myself, and then I'm just like, no, just get off my phone. Like, I don't even want to see you anymore.
Okay, I didn't get hooked on the game. I'm just like, okay, I need to kill some time. I'll go in there, knock out a couple of the how would you say, CPU opponents.
Yeah, the opponents. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so I give it a 2 out of 5. It's there. It's a money making scheme. If you want to spend that much on a free game,
So bad.
go for it. But no, don't.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. I'm not even going to recommend it. It's just
It's a trap.
It's a solid.
Don't do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I mean, it's okay. They just ripped off every other card game.
Yeah, literally every single card game. It's really bad.
Mm-hmm. Though the whole thing where you're like researching for better combos, interesting, but
Yeah,
man,
but
so
you
much
wait
time.
3 days to get one of them. Or you could spend $5.
Yeah. No. I'd rather spend those $5 on something else.
Yeah. Anything else. Literally anything else.
Yeah. Talk about being cheap. So the past week, I've played a couple of games. I went on Steam and I'm like, I need to play some games for this week. There's a new visual novel by Key, which
Go
makes
Go on.
okay. I take it that makes Clanad and what's the other one called? Canon, I think.
Is it canon? I know they do Clanad. That's why you said key. I'm like, yes.
Yeah. So okay, I had never played a visual novel.
It's certainly a different thing. Like,
Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, the story in it is it's your basic anime storyline. That if you understand how anime works out and how the plot forms, you're pretty much just reading the script for it.
yeah.
With pictures here and there. And it's not my cup of tea. I would rather have a choice. So I guess I would want something like a point and click game.
So you want Telltale Clanad?
Pretty much, but aren't there choices in Clanad?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's absolutely choices.
Yeah,
That's a little weird about this one. If there's no choices, that's weird for any visual novel. Most visual novels will let you at least have some impact on the story.
Yeah, it's all just text reading with music. The voice actress and actor, I believe, are just in Japanese. And it got kind of buggy on me the first time I launched it. So, if you like visual novels, Japanese visual novels, I would say, I mean, it's a pretty interesting story. So, I give it a 4 out of 5. I played it for 1 hour, and I'm like, okay.
1.4 hours.
I actually played like an hour and a half, but yeah. But yeah, it's too, for me, it is just, I don't want to say it's too much reading. It's just, you don't do anything. You're just reading.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I was like, so that is definitely a little weird. I mean, $9.99 for a visual novel is, that's right in the middle of what most of them charge for it. So,
yeah, I mean, and
right now,
I mean, yeah, I've spent more money on books than $9, but I might be getting something else with that. I might be getting some store credit with that one.
There's a visual novel called Cat President.
So right after
a
that,
more perfect union. Sorry, I'll stop.
Oh. Okay. All right.
I might have to buy that one.
I don't have a yellow card, so I can't give you that.
Racist?
We were talking about soccer earlier. Okay, and I also I saw this game at PAX South in January called Song of the Deep. By
a Disney game that's based on Splash Mountain, right?
No. It's Insomniac Games.
Sorry, Disney fans got that one. Nobody else did.
So yeah, it's pretty much your Metrovania kind of game where it's like your little girl, you're in a submarine that she made out of scrap wood and scrap metal.
Okay.
So she's off going looking for her father that never returned, a fisherman. And it's your like you get a little grappling hook that you can take out enemies with, grab pillars and move them up so you can go to the next stage. And it's just like there's certain parts that are closed off, and that's where the Metrovania comes in.
Okay.
As you upgrade your ship and you get new items, you can go. There's teleports that will take you to the previous zone, and you can unlock more.
Cool.
So yeah, it's let's see. It's kind of got the movements of kind of like how Asteroids, you go forward and then you just kind of keep moving.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit more tighter controls.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, the presentation, the art design is amazing in it. The music, it's so calming and hypnotic that I almost ended up playing like more than, I think I ended up playing like maybe an hour 20, an hour 30 minutes of it, which is defeating the purpose of 60-minute review. But but yeah, I give Song of the Deep a 5 out of 5. I am going to go back and finish that game.
Very cool.
And part of my OCD will probably force me to 100% this game.
Nice. So, Brendan, what you got?
He's muted.
Fell asleep. So, hi guys, I'm Brendan. I play a whole lot of crappy games, and this time around, I'm gonna.
Did he kick the cable out or something?
I think he did.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he kicked
Yes.
the cable out.
Yeah, I've been talking and putting little things in, and I just looked at my phantom power supply, and the light wasn't on. So there's like been whole segments where I've been trying to say things.
I was wondering why you got so quiet.
Like my mouth was moving most of the time,
Oh.
and so yeah, that's what happened.
And
Okay,
no.
so
Go ahead.
I've been playing this game called Pocket Politics. It's free. It's like a Clicker Heroes. I think that's my style. That's my style game.
Fair.
I've been trying to beat it before, like, because the whole idea of the game is you're like a candidate, but you start from like nothing. You have $0 and you have to like get money, and you take like endorsements, and you have like all like this like BS. And the game is fun. You get lobbies, and you have to like get lobbies give you more money, and I've spent way too much money on the game. I've been trying to beat it, so I could be the president when I got on here. But I've retired 6 times, because once you retire, you get more followers and all this crap. It's one of those games.
Jeez.
And I've been playing it pretty much nonstop since I downloaded it 4 days ago.
So will you be president before the 2nd?
Well, maybe. I'm trying. I'm really trying here. I'm flip-flopping. I'm being a Democrat. I'm being a Republican. I'm being a woman. I'm being a man. I'm trying everything here. Nothing's working. But yeah, it's fun. It's a good time waster. I've spent too much money on it, like I've said. An idea on how much money I've spent, it's somewhere like did you hear that, or did I cut out when I said the
That cut out.
Okay, it's like
Oh, okay, I see what he's doing.
Oh.
I get sneaky.
no, I've spent way too much.
As you keep saying, way too much.
Like, give me a guess. Give me a guess on how much you think I spent on this stupid game.
The $60. I'll go with brand new game.
I want to say about maybe like $30.
Okay, yeah, I spent $40 on the game. 40. Like, I'm having such a good time with it, but things just don't happen fast. And with my generation, things need to be immediate. I'm the generation of the immediate gratification. That's why we have Snapchat. But like, I have a problem.
Clearly.
It's just a clicker hero game. And I've spent $40 on a clicker hero game.
On a free game.
On a free Pocket Politics that I saw as an ad on Facebook game.
Oh, that's
Oh my God, you are the worst.
And that's where I'm at now.
This is what your life looks like now.
I'm giving it a 3 out of 5.
Can we call your girlfriend and let her know?
No, she's not allowed.
Hey, you know that time that Brendan's like, yeah, I couldn't go out to the movies because I had stuff planned? Yeah, about that.
to go to a good meal, the movies. No, I spend it on a free game.
Why are you the worst, Brendan?
Facebook advertised game. No. What did I do? They just make it so easy.
You didn't click on the advertisement. You looked it up in the Play Store, right?
Yeah, I'm not an idiot. Come on.
Well,
It's something else. I'm something else.
You really are. You're the worst.
I'm the worst, I guess.
God.
So it's a 3 out of 5. Free game, $40. You'll have a good time. And then another game called The Tribe.
Called Quest?
No, it's just The Tribe.
Oh, okay.
It's a tribe that's on a quest,
Oh, okay. So the tribe on Quest. Got it.
which I'm not really sure what the quest is, but here, let me this is what the game looks like. Can you see it?
Yes.
And you just use your mouse. I'm really
Hey,
bad.
where's my food?
Right? And then you can control the tribe and split it up. And
That was legit.
everything.
I mean, the guy just walked literally through an elephant.
What do you want, CJ? This is. Oh,
Oh, got drowned. They drowned. You're bad at this.
I'm really bad at this.
You scared off an antelope.
And then you can like run into these things and they'll destroy you. And it's all about food. Otherwise, your people start dying. But you can resort to cannibalism and eat some of your tribe members.
oh,
Wow. This got dark fast.
But it's all about food. That's basically the entire game. I'm not really good at it, as you can tell. But
my amazement is that you're streaming a game over Google Hangouts and it's actually not as choppy.
was it smooth?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't too bad.
Like, I've had fun with that game so far. It's I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. I really don't understand what you're supposed to be doing,
It looks kind of like just like an endless runner.
but it's not, because you run and then you have to collect food. Your spears can take out those antelope things. You can take out groups of other tribes. And kill them, and then you get food somehow. I'm pretty sure you're eating them.
Legit.
You kill your own tribe members if you're running out of food, and then you eat them. So the game is fun. I'm not really good at it, but I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. On Steam right now, it costs $4.99 if you're interested in buying it.
Fair. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and into retro review. I really like that. It just you sound like you're just.
I tried.
No, I like the beat though. The beat's really good.
I love the beat.
It's really great. All right, so it is my week, guys. So I went back and I was looking through. I'm like, all right, I need a retro game. What am I gonna play? I'm like, oh wait, I bought DuckTales Remastered. So let's play DuckTales.
Woohoo!
Thank you. I loaded up DuckTales Remastered again. This is, like I said, remastered. It's on the PC, so I'm not playing the original OG DuckTales. Originally on NES from the year 1989. I remember.
What was that, CJ?
Nothing. It's a platformer, like most of the games from the NES.
So how old were you when this game came out?
I was 4.
Okay.
No, 5. I was 5.
Okay. School age.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I was 2.
Yeah.
I was not born.
So you're negative like 6 at this point. So yeah, I loaded up. I'm like, all right, cool, because it was either this or a Mega Man game. And I'm like, oh, man, I played Mega Man games just recently. Oh, I want to play DuckTales. I'm loaded up. Like, first level goes through. I'm like, all right, I remember this. I'm much. You could hear me say it on the Twitch stream. Like, I'm much better at this than when I was 5, and I died on the first boss. I'm like, all right, load back up. All right, let's do this. All right, finally get it. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, man, I remember the moon level being really hard. I'm gonna go to the moon because I'm certainly better at the moon level than I was when I was 5. And then, like 15 minutes later, I'm like, F the moon level. I'm done with this. And I went back to the Amazon. I'm just like, all right, Amazon level, somewhat deal with. Basically, all right, you're Scrooge McDuck, and the Beagle Boys have broken into your mansion, and they try and steal a painting, and they fail because of the Beagle Boys. And there's a map for a treasure, and because you're Scrooge McDuck, that's all that matters in the world. So, like, they have the modern Scrooge McDuck voice playing Scrooge. Huey, Dewey, and Louie's modern voices doing them. Some weird Launchpad and a Quack sounding-ish guy. Voice actors are weird. But I'm glad they have voice actors in this one, which I mean is obviously better than the original 8-bit.
Yeah, I think everyone has a voice, right?
Everybody does, yes. Everybody does. Gizmo Duck, Fenwick, all the Beagle Boys. Everybody has a voice. So I like that. I like that a lot. It's obvious that this game, after not playing, I haven't played this game forever. I'm like, all right, man, Donkey Kong Country owes its very soul to this game. I mean, like the bouncing, like the way that you hit things, barrels being used for assorted things. Just substitute bananas with coins, and you have Donkey Kong Country. But like, I only played it for about an hour because I was doing my midnight gamer thing, and I was tired. But I had a lot of fun playing this. Like, I had a lot of fun playing DuckTales, and it's on sale like all the time. And normally it's $20, but I got mine for $5 on the Steam sale. It's a great, like, if you can find it on sale, pick it up. It's really, really good. But it still has that Nintendo hardness. They did not dumb that down at all.
I don't know if this was a setting that was in the original, but you can actually change the pogo setting.
Yeah, you can either do it hard where you have to
Press down.
Yeah, press down or just hold the button. I just opted to hold the button. And I was also playing on normal because I didn't want to wuss out on the difficulty. I wonder if it'd be any easier on easy, but I wanted to see what it was like reliving my childhood, and find out that I was bad at video games when I was a child, and not much greater now.
Have you played Shovel Knight?
I have, yes.
Amazing game.
It really is.
Not as hard as DuckTales, but it owes DuckTales quite a bit.
Oh yes, most definitely. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and pick it up if you want to. And the cool thing is they completely redid all the graphics, so you're not having 8-bit weirdness. So,
and they added that opening stage, didn't they?
Yeah,
I think you just start out in the jungle.
Well, you just selected a level. You selected Amazon, Mayans, Moon, or Underground.
And the only difference between all of them is just the difficulty on them.
Yep, the Moon is the hardest. So I'm like, all right, let's go do the Moon. And then I'm like, nope, F the Moon. Done. Moon is hard.
I need to go back and finish that game. I think I'm like on the last zone, but it's like the area itself is long, and then the boss fight is a pain.
Yeah. Yeah. Most of the bosses are a pain in that game, from what I understand. All right, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up then. You can reach us at geekio@gmail.com. Put Gamer Geeks in the subject line, and we'll read it on the show. Facebook and Twitter are both /Geekio Show, or you can get a hold of us with our Geek hotline, which is 727-489-4335. That is 727-489-GEEK. You can support this show and every show on the network over at patreon.com/Geekio. Also, make sure you check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/geekio show for our tabletop video Gamer Geeks show, which when they activate our account for the upload will be also our Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/geekio show, where I'm joined by some of the really coolest people where we sit down most every week and play a different game. Of course, the show right here is broadcast live Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central over at twitch.tv/geekio show and geek-io.net/live, where not only get this show, but our Geek I.O. show, especially on our Mana Pool 5th edition live play podcast nights, Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern. And also, Raul and I, and sometimes other people, do streams whenever we possibly can, most days around 6 p.m. Eastern, which we've both been slacking on lately.
Yeah, lead up to Dragon Con and then recovery from Dragon Con was kind of rough.
Yeah, and I've been dealing with some personal stuff, so I haven't really been able to do much streaming at all because I've been really busy with a bunch of other stuff. But now that all that's taken care of, I won't be doing 6 p.m. streams, but 7 p.m., 8 p.m. streams most definitely. But I'm going to be getting back up on those.
Okay.
On that note, folks, we will see you right here next week with another Gamer Geeks podcast. Thank you guys for joining me once again for the first official episode. Good game.
GG.
Oh, yeah.
This has been a podcast of the Geek I Media Network, where you put your geek in and geek out. For more geeky goodness, head over to geek-io.net. Copyright 2016. Bye, everybody.
All right. Goodbye, Twitch. And thank you, YouTube.